Hi, Lory here from Mountain Mud Pottery. Today I'm going to show you how to make a plant pot with a built-in tray for water drainage. This will be done on the wheel, and I'll show you step by step because it's a bit of a unique process. I'll show you how to do it right away on the wheel. Okay, first I have about 3 pounds of clay here, and I'm doing it on a bat because it just makes it much easier to get off the wheel head once it's finished. So first I wet the bat to help the clay stick on better, and I'm going to stick it on closest to the middle as possible, and then I give it a little bit of a chop on the bottom to make it stick better, and then I run a dry finger on it before I start adding water. The first step, as always, is centering, which takes a little bit of work, but it is essential for a good finished product. This was actually not thrown right on center, so it does take a bit more work, but I can still do it. That's why it's important to throw it on center as close as possible when you first do this process. It makes it easier for yourself. So I'm adding water to lubricate it so my hands don't stick to it, but you don't want to add too much water. A bit more work, but I'm getting it on center now. So I want it to be about like a big frisbee kind of, and then I flatten the top. So to make the saucer part of this, I'm going to split the clay. So what I do is just about there, I push down and split the clay. So now you can see this is going to be pulled out a bit more afterwards to form the tray. But right now I'm going to leave it up like that. And now this part here is the part that I'm working with to make the actual plant pot. So now I'm opening up the middle. So again, as always with everything, I compress the bottom, which is just running my finger back and forth on the bottom. And what that does is compresses it so it doesn't crack. And also smooths the bottom. So I'm going to open it a little bit more. And now I can start pulling up the walls on this. So I'm going to add water to it. Not a lot, just enough to lubricate it. And now I'm getting my sponge in there so I can pull the wall up. And then compress the rim. Take out the water inside. You don't want the water pooling in there because it weakens it. And again, I'm going to add a bit more water to the sides, inside and outside. I still have quite a bit of thickness there to work with. So again, another pull to bring the sides up. Come right up to the top, always. Compress the rim. And that stabilizes it. And I think I have enough thickness to do one more pull here. I'm going to round this one a little bit in the belly area. And then bring it up. And again, compress the rim. I want that a little bit more round, so what I'm doing to make it round on the inside, around the belly area, is to be pushing my inside fingers and supporting with my outside hand with the sponge. So that's about all the thickness I have to do that. And now I'm just going to work a little bit on the saucer part, which is where the water is going to drain into. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the thickness off the bottom there and pull it just a little bit out and up a little bit. And I'll compress that rim also. Take out that water. And then I'm just going to undercut the side a little bit. With my wooden tool, I'll just take off a bit of that excess. There you have it. So at this point I would undercut it but leave it on the bat, because you can't really take this off the bat without distorting it. So I'd undercut it with my wire tool. With the wheels head spinning slowly, and I bring it right through to the other side. So it's undercut, and then once it dries to almost leather hard, I would take a hole tool and just poke a hole through the bottom of the pot into the saucer to allow for drainage. And there you have it. Thank you for watching my video on how to make a plant pot. Please subscribe for more videos that are upcoming. Thank you.